following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you only knew the power of the dark side, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
I'll be back.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. It's a trap! The needs of the many outweigh
The needs of the few.
for the one.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Live long and prosper.
Get away from her, you bitch! Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Take it away.
Goodbye.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that!
I see dead people.
So what?
I'm rude.
You said that.
Why so serious?
I volunteer as tribute.
What I do is not up to you.
Chewie. We're home.
I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
Force. Are you one with the
I'm
Force?
one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
Are you one with the Force? We are today. Welcome to the All for Sci-Fi Weekly webcast. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and next to me is,
Captain Rickster, Trickster, just don't call me late for anything.
yeah, especially dinner.
Just dinner.
Our breakfast, our lunch, or anytime he smells food that's cooking, he'll show up.
Oh, you got that right. Such a nice snack.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. We have quite a show today. We're going to talk about the Marvels.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and we're also going to talk about season 2, the finale of Loki.
Yep.
So, anything good going on this week, Captain Rickster?
This week coming up.
No, last week.
Oh, last week. Well, we had a great day. We had a great week for work.
Well, that's always the case, but also good news, the writers, no, not the writers,
not the writers.
the actors strike is over.
with. Yes.
And
Things to get back to semi-normal.
yes, and the good news was the producers agreed that they cannot use AI unless they get the actors' consent or pay them.
That's right. There you go.
That's all we wanted, guys, because you producers gave us a bunch of baloney about streaming and kept putting it off. And then when streaming became everything, now we get nothing. So
That all changed too.
no, I don't know how much of that's changed. I know that it was a 7% raise. That might have changed too. I don't know, Captain Rickster, but
You got to
I haven't read all of it, but I was looking at part of it. But the writers didn't get anything with AI.
Right.
The producers told them push it off, like the act streaming.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was at the theater, I took a picture of a poster that said The Color Purple. You got to be kidding me. They're remaking The Color Purple? That's a bad idea.
No kidding.
And while we're watching the previews, like 8 out of 10 of the previews were all remakes or come on, guys. Stop green-lighting remakes. I mean, it's okay with Marvel.
Really.
It's okay with the comic books because it's different. But let's find some originality, please. If this is the direction they're going with AI, it's not good.
They haven't had originality for a long time.
Well,
Yeah, you know I'm right.
it's been bad. It's like the
Yeah.
music. It's like the music. There's and I was talking about that on my Facebook channel. I've had over 2 million views on my on not Facebook, but on different platforms, and I'll probably get $30 or $100 or something like that. And it's because there's so much out there too, and it's mostly junk because after the streaming went with music, the record labels they start cutting back, so they don't
Yep.
go out of business. There are no A&R departments, which was the most important department at a record label because A&R departments go out and look for talent.
That's true.
And it was hard to get signed to a record label back in the day because with that, like, for example, you probably remember the group TLC, right?
Oh yeah, I remember TLC.
What a lot of people don't realize is they spent 2 years training them before they even let them record.
Yep.
That's how it was done back in the day. They made great artists.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are some good artists like Taylor Swift and
Oh,
Ed
yeah.
Sheeran,
There's still some.
but there's not many.
No,
There's
like
not
they used to
many
be.
because,
Not like the one-hit wonders we used to have.
yeah, well, there was one-hit wonders because, at least they were talented.
Oh yeah, and they
So,
sang good and everything else.
right.
They just
Now it's
getting more hits.
And even Ed Sheeran, there's a video of him where he was on his talk show and he was playing one of his first songs and he sounded horrible.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Nope, I didn't have natural talent. I had to practice." So good for you, Ed Sheeran.
Yep, gotta practice.
All right, so what do you want to review first? Let's dive into it.
Well, let's see who's on our comments.
There's no comments today.
Oh,
Everybody's watching the
man.
Marvels.
Oh, that's true. Well, that's
Or they're doing
good.
something.
Well, let's go ahead and do Loki then.
Yeah.
Get rid of season.
Well, I mean, I have to tell you, season 2 was not good as season 1. Let's start off with
That's
that.
definitely true.
It had a couple good episodes. Even this last episode, the finale, was okay. I'm glad that you want to wake up, Captain Richter.
I'm trying not to.
You're trying not to wake up.
I want to go sleep.
Is that what Loki did to you?
Yeah, yeah.
No, it wasn't that. It
No,
wouldn't
wasn't
put
that
you to
bad.
sleep, but it was like,
It was.
well, let's give the official
it was
rating.
bad.
It gets a 4 and I was gonna say 4.5, but I'm gonna give it 4 1/4. What do you give it?
I'm gonna a 4.0.
Okay.
I mean, come on, guys. You do something a lot better than that.
No, I mean I like the way it ended.
It ended
Kind
good,
of.
and I like
But it
the
was
acting.
now
I like
Loki's a
those things.
tree.
Yeah, he is a tree. Will
And
there
he's
be a
the
season
god
3
that
now?
he's the god that he wants to be.
Yep, a tree.
Yeah. And when they were they kept repeating him going back and forth, back and forth. That was annoying, like the time slipping.
Yeah, that's
And
what I didn't like so
thank
much
God
about.
it didn't go the whole episode, and it was a longer episode as well.
That's
but-
why, because otherwise it took up half of it already anyway.
Yeah, if it would have been a short episode, it would have been
Yeah.
really annoying, right?
No kidding.
But the acting's great. Who
Yeah.
doesn't love Tom Hiddleston? His acting's great. It's on par. Who doesn't love Jonathan Majors? His acting was good as well. That little moment that they had was one of my favorite parts, actually, where he was trying to figure it out, and then he let the guy know, yeah, I've been here and I know how to stop time.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff was good. I mean, it had some good elements. That's why I got a 4 1/4 and a 4.
Yeah.
That means if it's 3 or less, don't watch it, but at least it got a 4
Yeah.
1/4. But overall, that season probably was like a 4.45 or something like that.
Yeah.
Again, I wish it was better. I don't know what happened, but do you think they're going to get a season 3?
I don't know, but what I didn't like the most either was with the fight scenes, back and forth fighting back each other all the time, going back and fighting, holding her back. You're not going to do this, not going to do that. Oh, you got to kill me. You got to kill me. That got kind of monotonous after a while. Ugh.
Well, I mean,
Come on now. I see a couple of times, but not as many times as you did it.
yeah, it was a little annoying.
Yes, it
So
was.
I don't know how well it did in the ratings. I heard a rumor this week that Disney Plus might be shutting down, which would be not good
No, it wouldn't be.
because Disney bought Hulu. But Echo, since we're talking about
Mhm.
stuff, Echo's premiering in January.
Right.
It's going to be the first Marvel show we could binge watch. It's all coming at the same time, same
Wow,
day.
really?
Yep.
Man.
So we could literally watch the whole season right away, like on Netflix. I think trying to we lose.
Almost.
It
Voice.
was, I saw a blank screen for a second.
We're back.
This way, I'm getting rid of Spectrum. It's going right on Verizon because it's like half the price.
Oh yes.
So, and the download speeds are supposed to be better.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully in the next week when it's up of the new Verizon hub, that won't happen. Wake up, Captain Rickster.
True.
Okay, so what else? That's about it. I mean,
Mike,
did you have a favorite part? I mean, there's some neat moments.
Yeah, when
that was a neat moment. It had a couple neat moments.
Yeah, it has some neat moments in it, but even still though, it outweighs the repeating stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was better than that, but I mean, okay, so Loki season 2, go ahead and watch. Yes.
Yeah, well,
help it come through.
So,
Haven't seen. Hey, Virginia, what's up? I haven't seen the Santa Claus yet. No, I haven't seen it. We'll have to watch it.
Yes, we'll have to watch it.
I know that sci-fi related, For All Mankind is on Apple Plus. It just premiered the other night. So for the season 4, so we're going to review that next week. We also have Monarch coming out
next week.
Is it next week? No, it's not.
Next
Is
17th.
Is it going to be?
Nope.
Yeah, The Connection.
It's
I
supposed
know.
to be 10 episodes.
It's weird because I can't tell what's going on, but yeah, The Connection's not very good. Hey, Mike's there too.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. We were talking about Loki as well.
Yep.
Thank you for letting us know about The Connection. I'm going to switch off of Spectrum and go on a better service.
Yeah, it's been lousy lately.
We haven't had this in a but yeah, it does this from time to time. Mike, we're talking about Loki season 2 and how it's not as good as the first season. And this last episode had some great moments. We talked about our favorite moments, but I gave it 4.25.
I gave it 4.0.
Yeah, so I mean, it had some neat moments. The acting's great.
Mm-hmm.
Ghostbusters
coming
Afterlife
out,
too. That's
theaters.
Yeah, it's coming in Thanksgiving.
The Frozen Empire. That's what it was
right.
called.
It's about New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, York.
Well, the originals were. That's for sure.
Yes, I'm the original.
It looks good. I saw it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
We're also talking about how when we're watching the Marvels, which by the way we're going to get the review in a few seconds,
right.
and we loved the Marvels.
Oh yes.
But as we were watching the previews, 8 out of 10 of them were all remakes.
Yes.
Stop doing remakes. Write some original stuff. Okay. Did you say your favorite part?
Yes, I did.
You said it was when Loki became the tree. I just remembered. Yeah.
That was the best part of the whole show, really.
Right at the end or before?
Right at the end.
Sitting down.
He's
the god he wants to be.
Yep.
It had some good moments. But let's go and move on to the Marvels. Ready?
Oh yes, I'm ready.
Let's dive into this. At All for Sci-Fi, you know the rating system 0 to 5 stars. If it's 5 stars, it's the best. The Marvels gets 4.75 stars. What do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 4.85.
We really like the Marvels because it felt like a comic book movie. It had humor in it. Especially Kamala Khan humor with her parents.
Mm-hmm.
Spot on. Yeah. People were cracking up, and we had quite a few people in there. There's going on. It's gonna do worst. It's gonna do worse than any ever DC movie. Like all these headlines, from these stupid websites. I liked it, and yes, it's gonna do worse because it didn't get promoted.
As good as it's supposed to be.
The actor strike just ended. now, all these pictures are coming up. So many actors, those look pretty cool. Now that they could actually talk about it,
Yes.
but
Now they're coming up with season 2 with her.
But
also.
now we can promote stuff, and I'm glad. Oh, the last episode of Loki was purpose.
Oh yes, definitely glorious. All right.
But yeah, the Marvels, it had a kind of neat thing where they were like connected somehow, and they were every time they used their powers, they changed places. And here we go again with the connection.
Yeah.
And that was cool. I like that.
That was good.
Stay for the end credits scene because that was pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it had it. Her Monica ended up the niece of Captain Marvel, Carol.
Yep.
Saved everybody, and she ended up in alternate universe.
Yep.
Where her mother's alive and the same character she is, or like her.
Yep, but it's not her real mother.
It's not.
Just the likeness
an
of her mother.
Alternate multiverse.
Yes, alternate multiverse. Yep.
So that was cool. And was the X-Men, right?
Yeah, it's the X-Men.
Right.
And like what she said, "Who are you?" And she goes, "Oh shit."
Don't say a bad word.
Why,
a
man?
kid might be watching.
It's happening when you need to go to the bathroom.
Well, Virginia says Five Nights at Freddy was different and not a remake. We love. Okay, we'll have to check it out, Virginia. Thanks for said that week.
Yes,
watch it. So this is the second person in 2 weeks that said that. We got to watch it.
We got to watch it. Yep.
And we'll review that maybe next week as well.
It's a movie.
It's a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie, by the way.
Okay, well, we're going to review Monarch and we're going to review For All Mankind, which is in season 4.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a short week this week, guys. We only have 2 things to talk about.
Yeah, really.
And that's about it. Anything, Captain Richter?
No, but I was just to say we got to go see Marvels. It's actually really great.
Go see the Marvels. Let's help get everybody back into theaters.
November 18th, we got a one-day show.
Yeah, November 18th.
Right.
We're going to be in Upland, California at it's a one-day Star Wars show.
Yep.
And it's in Upland. I have to go. That's where I was born, right? 35 years ago, that's where I was born.
Yeah, we'll change that around.
Flip it, and then you'll know my age.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm feeling much better. Virginia probably doesn't even know this, but I almost died.
Yeah, no,
Virginia.
She doesn't know that.
Yeah. I haven't talked about it on Facebook. My wife won't let me.
That's right.
But at least we're back at Disneyland with Mike, and that's the great
true.
thing. We were at Disneyland about a week ago. We're going at the end of the month.
Yep, on the 30th.
Yep.
You hope you're available. We go out and have breakfast again and have a great time.
Of course, because never call Captain Richter late for food.
That's right. I'll be hungry when we get there.
I'll bet you would be. Yes. So anyway, that's about it. As we say every week at All for Sci-Fi, go out and do an act of kindness. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be, it doesn't have to be an act of kindness. You could call a friend that you haven't to school with, and maybe they're having a bad week and you haven't talked to them in 10 years. Give them a phone call. If you do an act of kindness, that might be
10 years.
Yeah, right. That might be great because someone might witness it and pay it forward, and then the world becomes a better place. Remember, the Force is with us always. Live long and prosper.
You guys have a great week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of today and tonight, and have a good time tomorrow. I know work is on Monday, which is going to be really bad because it's Monday. We got rain coming in the end of the week.
Oh, we do have rain coming in Los Angeles.
But we'll have a lot of fun coming up this next weekend. We'll have a bunch of more goodies to talk about.
Sure.
So, all right. Bye.
Thank you guys for joining us. Stay safe.
The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.